What is good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. I'm LotusAsakura, the one who never knows best, bringing you some more Dragon Ball FighterZ matches, continuing on with my most recent City of Mayhem tournament run. Again, link to Bump's channel will be in the description down below, as he's the one who regularly hosts these tournaments, and as of this recording, tomorrow is the next one, and I entered again, so hopefully I have more of these tournament videos coming for you very soon, and hopefully you guys enjoy these. And I know the post commentary is a different change of pace from the live commentary that I usually do when I play ranked. Some of you guys love it, some of you guys don't love it as much, but either way, I'm glad that you guys support this content and you enjoy seeing me participate in these tournaments. In the last couple of videos, you saw that we won like our first 6 games straight, and then in round 4 or 5 of winners, we lost to a player by the name of Radian, 0-2, who actually ended up TODing me in one of those games. But yes, our next opponent was True Awesome, our first opponent in the losers bracket, who was running a team of UI Goku, Super Saiyan Goku, and Base Goku. And as you can see, we got off to a pretty solid start. Right away, we're almost through with his UI Goku. I went in with a safe jump, hoping that he popped a sparking or do like a DP or something on Wake Up, and he didn't, and he ended up dashing out of the corner, hitting me with a cross up, and finding the hit on my base Vegeta, which is unfortunate because this meant he was going to build enough bar to do a decent super if he wanted to, and yeah. Get UI Goku out of there, brings in the Super Saiyan Goku, but it's fine. Of course, I'm still playing my team of Base Vegeta, Trunks, and Ninja 21. Didn't opt to switch to 18 Bardock Trunks like I have in previous tournaments where once I lost, I swapped to that team. I just wanted to run the whole thing with this one. As you can see, I found a hit on Super Saiyan Goku, immediately brought UI Goku back in. Snap is something that you don't really see too much in this game anymore, ever since the changes to it several patches ago. And you mostly really only see it if there's a big chunk of blue life on a character. But I was just like, nah, this UI Goku's gotta go. We found the hit, and then again, we get into a clash situation, and I'm somehow able to win the clash and beat it, Super Saiyan Goku, and then we take him to the corner, knock him down, and going for the meaty. And I kind of messed up my safe jump there, and I also end up falling with a jump heavy and getting 2H for my troubles. He finds a double Sunday on both Trunks and Android 21, and I thought right here that I was screwed. I thought that he just made like a huge comeback, not a huge comeback necessarily, but like you know, a great play that was gonna completely change the tide of the battle, and it kind of did, especially once he baited my spark here with Trunks. But I thought Android 21 was going to get caught by UI Goku's Spirit Bomb, that she was going to die right away. And also with that 2 SSS, I was really surprised and disappointed that Android 21 got hit, because that last hit is 2Hable. And speaking of 2H, that's a button that True Awesome was having a lot of fun with, it seemed. You know, he was throwing that out, and it was fun and smart quite a bit there, and Android 21 did end up dying. But I'm still left with Base Vegeta and Trunks, and I found the jump light to connect with the Super Saiyan Goku on his raw tag, and I'm not sure why he raw tagged there in the first place. You can see I actually missed my extension with the Trunks assist there. I thought that if I had knocked him down to the Trunks assist and extended it and at level 1 to level 3, I'd be able to kill him, but I dropped it. But it's okay, because EX Rocket Kick is the EX Rocket Kick, and it's damn near unblockable online. Shout out Base Vegeta, even though I took away my frame 4, that move still works when it works, so yeah. Whiffs the EX elbow and just lands in my 2M. Those are top 10 things you love to see if you're me. Top 10 things you love to see if you're me. We hit him with the level 3 with Trunks, and I'm like, alright, bet. He definitely made a huge play that could have completely changed the course of this battle, but we're still in this, we're still in the lead. I hit him with the meaty change of future, and I accidentally got a medium shining slash as opposed to my jump medium, and he mashed, and Trunks died, and things got a little spicy, a little dicey, a little dangerous here, because we're in a situation now where either one of us are one hit. I mean, he's going to need a better hit than I am, and I could, you know, confirm off Key Blast or a Destructive Disc or a Rocket Kick. But, yeah, had to play it a little bit careful here. I mean, I was willing to take a couple of risks that he probably wasn't. But, yeah, and as that was Base Goku, I'm looking for an opportunity to, like, jump out or punish a command grab with a Super Dash or a Vanish or something. He didn't give it to me, though. EX Rocket Kick whiffs, he doesn't punish it, he doesn't Super Dash at me. If he had, I would have died. Not necessarily not died, but damn near. But it's fine. We find the hit, take out the Base Goku. Game 1 goes us. We win our first losers game. But there was something I was gonna say. Yeah, that accidental 236M really sucks. That for a second I was like, oh no, that hopefully that didn't just cost me the game. But it's fine. Moving on into game number 2, playing some neutrals, find the Key Blast. 2M, he blocks it, back off, Key Blast. Pestering him with these. You know, the reason why I started playing Base Vegeta that way with these Key Blasts was an accidental Dragon Rush. You gotta believe me. I don't just be throwing out Dragon Rushes in neutral mid-screen like that in the air. I wanted to jump medium, thumb slip. Because if you plink in this game, and if you don't know what plink means, it's like when you like piano the buttons. So if you hit like light and medium like back to back really fast like that, it gives you a Dragon Rush. And I believe the same thing happens with like Key Charge and Super Dash, but it especially happens with Dragon Rush. And sometimes like I just slip and that happens. It doesn't happen too often, but it does happen from time to time, once every blue moon. But yeah, we ended up in a situation where I had to spend my sparking, but that's fine. I'm surprised he didn't 2H there with UI Goku. Blocks my actual other side Masenko. I should have gone for the same side CTF, because honestly, I would have gotten a medium scale combo that would have done a ton of damage and potentially have been enough to kill UI Goku, especially with the meter that I would have built. And most people don't tend to block it anyway when I do same side CTF, and I don't know why. But we jump out of the command grab. He's 2Hing again. He was doing a lot of 2Hs in that last round. That's damn near how I lost the game. So I was like, okay, I don't want to do anything too risky that's going to give me 2Hs on the way down, because he's obviously not afraid to push that button and is going to do it every chance he gets. And especially since he's a UI Goku player, because UI Goku players, we know that they love their 2Hs. I love my 2H too. Yeah, we raw tag, find the hit with Android 21, EX dive into the level 3, and actually, as of these last couple videos, I've been telling you guys that I need to practice my level 3 Oki, and actually, I did practice my Oki. I did end up eating the counter super there that I woke with the reflect, but it's fine, and then we get tagged by the beam assist. He super dashes and gets the full confirm off the base Goku assist, and I am Sag. But yeah, I did actually spend some time in training mode practicing my level 3 Oki with Android 21 and with base Vegeta using the new super dash macro. And I'm getting better at it, but it's still something that's a little bit difficult for me. It's a lot easier than it used to be, right? Using the super jump Oki, because the super jump Oki makes it meaty on both sides, whether you go, left or right, whether you go high or cross up, like same side high or cross up. Also, the Dragon Rush has the CTF. It's something that I don't do as much as I used to, but something I should be using more against players who respect my assist a bit more. And I started with Dragon Rush, you idiot. But yeah, I'm practicing my Oki. I'm getting a bit better at it. I still need to find like the it still hasn't like quite clicked how I make it consistent, but I have gotten more consistent with it. Anyway, we're still left with our whole team alive, but it says sparking on the table and a full health base Goku back there, and you guys know I've always rated base Goku pretty highly, or at least I've rated base Goku pretty highly. For the last several patches, I've always thought this character was very strong, and I still feel like he's underplayed for as strong as I think he is, because I think he's a contender for top 5 characters in the game, and arguably the best UI Goku, or arguably the best Goku, even in comparison to UI Goku. I'm not saying that he is the best UI, I want to say UI. I'm not saying he is the best Goku or is better than UI Goku, but I think the argument can be made that it is up for debate. Round start 5M, he blocks the 5M but gets caught by the 2M and I 5H, and I didn't actually go for the rejump here. I kept the combo relatively simple. Command grab, dive, and I didn't get my level 3 there. I'm pretty sure I wanted level 3 and I just messed up the input. I mean, it happens to the best of us. Super dash off the medium orb, he pops the sparking, jump medium back into the Dragon Rush. And you'll notice that's a tactic I kind of use a lot that I don't really see a lot of other players go for, where I will jump out of something and then go for a button like whether it's a JM or a JH on block, and then I Dragon Rush. And those Dragon Rushes I do very rarely get techno situations. And I opted for the aerial level 3 here as opposed to the grounded one. No particular reason why. I guess it was just because like I did the beam there and I was like, instead of spending the vanish, we'll just do air level 3 here, because I didn't use the steals in the best way. But it's fine. We vanished the vanish. We didn't 2H it, but that's fine as long as he doesn't get a free vanish on us, and we keep him in the corner. Patience. Jump the beam. Double jump the other beam. Waited for the command grab. Where's the command grab? And yeah, that was a risk that I really didn't need to take, and it ended up costing me dearly. He finds a 2M punish because I raw level 3, thinking that he might be going for command grab or something. I didn't really feel like blocking, and well, you see where it got me. He gets to spend all 5 of his meter, because Kaioken you can spend 2, and then Super Saiyan Goku you spend 3 more. And it almost cost me 121. Now I did block the same side high, however I did not block the 2L, which is not even a low, so I'm not sure what I was doing. I might have tried to jump out of the way. I didn't get counter hit, so he might have just caught my jump frames. But yeah, that EX flip was ridiculous, by the way, if I can say so myself. If I give myself a little pat on the back, that EX flip was kind of ridiculous. He blocks his he blocks his safe jump into 2-6M, and my 2L actually whiffs. So when he goes for reflect, the reflect whiffs, so I'm actually able to punish it with the 2M, and Super Saiyan Goku dies. And again, it's down to his base Goku. Alright, we won the last game, we should definitely be able to do this. Shining Slash from a distance. Level 1. Level 2. Game. The level 2 is actually pretty weak, right? And I've seen some players talk about how much they don't like it and how like Trunks kind of got shafted in this patch because his buffs weren't really that great. But I mean, there are some clutch situations like that right there where the level 2 does come in handy, and it actually allows me to win a game that I otherwise wouldn't have. Because I don't know if there's, I don't think I would have done a better combo route off that. I guess I could have done some sort of, nah, because even if I didn't vanish, right, I wouldn't have been able to get the Dragon Rush. Like, yeah, no, I don't, could I have, I don't know. Even off the top of my head right now, I can't think of a better combo I would have done off that Shining Slash that would have granted me the kill. But it was super easy to just do Shining Slash into level 2, and we take things 2-0 over True Awesome and we proceeded on into our next match. And with that win over True Awesome, we actually claimed a spot on the loser side of top 8. And my first opponent in loser side top 8 was actually Ryuki. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar with who Ryuki is, he's a very formidable opponent with a very top tier team, as you can see. Running a team of Kid Buu, UI Goku, and Gotenks, which is very fearsome. But I got some heavy artillery on my side, but yeah, but something that's really noteworthy about Ryuki, aside from his obvious skills in the game, is that Ryuki's very young. And I don't mean like very young the same way that like Nitro or Predator very young, because they're like 18 or 19, or like Wawa's like 19, or like Mr. Popo's like 18, right? Ryuki is 12 years old. Yep. Ryuki is actually 12 years old. But you wouldn't know it based on the way he plays this game. It's really dope to see that such young players being so skilled, and I'm just like, man, the kid's got so much potential, right? Because if he's only 12, like imagine how good he'll be with a few more years of experience under his belt and even more practice. And he actually was at Summer Jam just recently, which is an offline tournament. Good 2H on my Shining Slash. I know I'm starting off strong here, but you'll see how things proceed to go on throughout this set. He was actually at Summer Jam, which was an offline tournament that just got held in New Jersey. And he made top 16. He didn't get top 8 at that tournament, but he made top 8 here. And yeah, he's really good. He's really good. I wish, I'm envious of the skill that he has at that age, because when I was 12 years old, I didn't know how high the ceiling went for fighting games. Like, I played fighting games for my whole life, but I never knew how far you know, the skill went, and like how serious people took them, and like, you know, how much better you could be at the games. Because like I'm just playing with like my friends and my brother and stuff, and I wish I had known. And also I wish I had access to the same information that we do now, because you know, we didn't have Twitch and YouTube and all this Twitter tech and Discord and stuff when I was 12. So like, you know, it was a lot harder to get better at these games. And I'm not like, you know, a Daigo or a Ryan Hart or Justin Wong or someone who's like, you know, in their 30s or close to 40 and like, you know, had even less access, because like, you know, we had things, but it's nowhere like it is today, with how much easier it is to get better at games and share and spread information with how characters and mechanics work in games. But anyway, all out of the way, you'll see that he's actually winning right now. My Android 21 is almost dead. Trunks is on his... Oh, sorry, got distracted by my phone lighting up. Anyway, yeah, the double Sunday there is unfortunate. Trunks dies, base Vegeta is leaking, Android 21's almost dead. He's sparking, full health Gotenks, Kid Buu's still alive, UI Goku is damn near full health. And we are absolutely just on the back foot. Not a very strong start. Well, we had a decent start here in game number 1, but we're just not putting on a very strong performance right now. And this was being streamed on Bum's channel. And I mean, I mentioned that already, but I mean, this particular match was being shown on stream. And yeah, it just was... It was just a difficult matchup for me, man. He does the 2S, sparks up, wasn't able to confirm off of it, but we do find a hit of our own with the EX dive, or confirm into EX dive. Boom, level 3. And now this is UI Goku. And with a character like UI Goku, I rarely will actually go for the mix-up. I just play it safe all the time. He's got too many options. I didn't want to risk anything crazy, so I went for the same side high, just safe jump, EX orb. Found the mediums. Again, no re-jump here, just kept the combos, excuse me, super simple. Didn't have to spend any bar anyway, so I was like, yeah, if I just do a regular B&B, I can take out UI Goku. Now it comes in the full health Gunsley. Like, okay, this match is winnable. If I get hit once, I die, but this match is winnable. 2 Key Blasts there that I didn't confirm off of. That sucks. No 2H on this full screen Super Dash. EX punches. I guard cancel because I didn't want to block the mix-up. Kid Buu is... got a crazy assist, and I'm eating EX punches. Guard canceling again, trying to get out of the corner. I'm like, okay, he reflects my vanish after the Super Dash. I reflect again, and then the 6S, and then... yeah, down goes Android 21, and we lose the first game to Ryuki. We ain't out of this yet. Actually, funnily enough, a few days ago, a couple of days right before this tournament, might have even been the day before this tournament, either the day before the tournament or the day before that, I actually played Ryuki. He came to my stream, and he's a regular viewer of the stream anyway, but he was in stream, and I believe he asked to play, and I didn't actually know how old Ryuki was until just a couple of days ago. I'd heard someone say or seen someone say that he was 12 years old. I didn't know if they were like actually serious and that he was really 12, or if they were memeing. Because I don't know about you guys, but like whenever you're talking about somebody who's younger than you and like some kid or whatever, like a teenager, and you're in your 20s or 30s or something, like especially like when you're older, like when you're like 18 to like 20s or something like that, and you're talking about somebody younger than you, like, I don't know, the kid's like 12, you know what I'm saying? That's just like the default number when you're referring to somebody younger. It's like, yeah, this kid's like 12, you know what I mean? Like I feel like that's pretty common. So I didn't know if they were like memeing or if they were actually serious about his age. But no, he's actually 12 years old. But anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, I actually had him on my stream, and we played a very long set. We played for like maybe an hour or two, and it was roughly, I want to say, like, actually, I think it was exactly 30 games, and he won 16 to 14. So it's not like I couldn't hang with him. It's not like I'm completely outclassed or outmatched. It was pretty close, but the fact that, again, that at his age, we're able to go back and forth, and he actually has the upper hand is pretty impressive. It's really impressive. But yeah, and it was actually in my favor, I want to say, until like the end, where he really started to pull out ahead and win more games in a row. But yeah, I felt like, you know, based off that set, that I definitely could win this. I just wasn't sure if I necessarily would. And based off the way game 1 played out, I was like, oh, we definitely got a work cut out for us. And here in game number 2, you can see things aren't going very great for me either. He drops his combo though. I find the air-to-air with Android 21. And this should be the end of Kid Buu. I've got 5 bars, except I dropped the combo because I'm a scrub. Raw tag in the trunks though. Super dash into EX flip, and now we managed to take out the Kid Buu with the level 1. That being said, I got my Android 21 out. She was recovering some blue life. He still has a full health Gotenks and a full health UI Goku and sparking. My team is all leaking, and we have no sparking. We do have a decent amount of bar though, and I get clipped by the Goku beam, and he finds the 2H confirm. And yeah, nice Gotenks combo. And I think he's actually dropping Gotenks from what I heard. I think he said he doesn't want to play his character anymore, which is funny because this team is so powerful, and Gotenks, again, super top tier character, in a lot of people's opinions, the best character in the game. But yeah, hits my Trunks with the level 3, goes up for the fake out with the same side, and yeah. He did the EX lariat to you know, kind of fake me out a little bit, and then did another lariat to fake me out again, and that time I actually did try to block the other way, and he was in front of me, and I got hit, and my Trunks died. Which is pain. Throwing out those buttons a lot with UI Goku. When he's playing the UI Goku, you can see he gets a little bit more reckless, I feel like, and the command grab finds the mark, but he doesn't have meter here, so he can't actually confirm off this. He gets hit, but he drops the 5S anyway. At best, he would have gotten 5S into Kamehameha. That didn't work out for him. Again, I do a jump out into a JM, and I find my Dragon Rush. The jump medium actually connected, but I ended up resetting with the Dragon Rush. Fortunately for me, he's not one of those players who like mashed in reaction to getting hit by the jam, otherwise it would have been very bad for me, and Base Vegeta probably would have died. He's got like 1 bar, he would have built a little bit more. Base Vegeta's health is really low. Yeah, if he had done a 5L there, if he had mashed and reacted to that, it would have been very, very bad for me. Again, I saved him because it's UI Goku, plus he had sparking. We got him to spend it, however. Finds the hit with Base Vegeta assist, but I didn't confirm. However, we do find the hit with the beam into the Solar Flare EX dive. Level 1, kept the combo relatively simple. I don't think I could have done too much more off that anyway. But we take out the UI Goku. Now he's left with Gotenks with a level 2 sparking that's on his way out. 4.5 bars, full health though, but I had the 2 character advantage over his 1. He had an empty vanish. I reacted with the 2H. Even though I backdashed, I was still able to get that up on time. I missed my extension with my 21 assist. Go for the meaty though. He tried to do something on Wake Up, and we need these loops here to build a bit more bar, but I dropped him. So I had to cover it up with a vanish into a Dragon Rush to take it back mid-screen and lose my corner pressure, which is okay, not the end of the world, but obviously not a great. He tried to push buttons, and I found the hit with the 5M that could have been the game, but I'm a scrub who dropped the combo. It's okay though, because he dropped his combo too. 21 assists to no avail. Again, blocking this Gotenks pressure. I get hit, but he wasn't able to confirm off that. Jump out of the way, super dash into 21 assists, and we take game number 2 over Ryuki. We got off to a really bad start. It was really one-sided in his favor for a long time. However, we didn't give up. We managed to find our footing. We regained the momentum, and we took game number 2. Now, I wasn't sure if he'd switch teams here because Ryuki does actually have multiple teams under his belt, and when we were playing on my stream, he switched through a bunch of different teams, as did I. Like, I played my 18 Bardock Trunks team, I played this team, I played Hits, I think I played a bit of DBS Broly, and I will be playing more DBS Broly and Zamasu on the channel soon because I'm actually enjoying playing those characters a decent amount. I'm actually enjoying DBS Broly more than Zamasu, to be honest. Speaking of Zamasu, I don't know how many of you guys have been keeping up with players like Faisal Dante or like Grofus. And even I believe Sonic is playing a bit of Zamasu right now this patch because Sonic is practicing the game again after the excitement of the friends versus US 5v5 in the tournament. But Zamasu's got some crazy stuff. I mean, Zamasu always has some crazy stuff, but like his new combo routes are like, they're so sick, especially with like the new flash step that he has. So many of his routes look so cool now. Yeah, and speaking of looking good, Ryuki's looking pretty good here in this 3rd game, and we are not. Sparking's off the table for us. Base Vegeta's down. He still has a full health, and we haven't even touched him yet. We haven't even grazed him, not even scratched him. Find the hit though with the round start CTF, knock him down into Android 21, empty vanish confirmed. So it's a start, but it's still, as the mascots would say, looking long for man. Long, length, distance, extension, looking long for man. And for the first time, I go for something kind of risky on my Oki with UI Goku. I went for a Dragon Rush, and of course, that's the time he works up with the DP option. Finds a JM when I'm trying to jump, and was able to confirm with UI Goku's big-ass 5-0. That button will never cease to amaze me, and yeah, the one time I don't go for the safe jump is the time that I should have. That's how it always works out, right? And that's exactly why I go for the safe jump against UI Goku. But it's fine. It's fine. Except it's not fine because he jumps in on me with the JH and down goes Android 21. Except he drops the combo! EX ball. Guard cancel. Not the right place to guard cancel. He didn't even call an assist, so it's not like the mix-up was actually right. It's not even like he actually did the mix-up right there. So I ended up eating all this damage on Trunks for pretty much no reason, and there's the EX ball into another assist, and he, again, kind of messed up his mix-up, but it's fine. We find the air there with Trunks. My 2 and 4 on the super dash. I guess I was a little bit late with my super dash, which caused our combo to drop, and it's just, yeah, sloppy play. Just sloppy play by me in this third game. He finds a hit with Kid Buu, knocks me down. He's got bar, didn't spend it though, and I'm just fighting for my life right now. Just fighting for my life right now. Super dash, we blocked the Go Tanks. I blocked the Key Blast cross up, or the cross up Key Blast I should say, but it just does not matter. He finds a hit eventually against Trunks, and we are struggling. Now this comeback is possible with Android 21. I've got a bunch of steals up, I've got some meter. I do find the hit. I should have spent all of my steals there, I feel like. I could have got even more damage, but it's fine. Into the level 3. This is going to be a decent chunk of damage, and we have limit break on our side. Plus that is like a medium starter if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, it's just still rough. Safe jump, jabs, find the tick throw, no tech on the Dragon Rush from Ryuki, down goes the Kid Buu, and this is doable. This is doable. I mean, like, again, it's all hope isn't lost yet, but it's gonna be hard. It's looking long for man. You feel me? But we are not out of this yet. EX punches, Go Tanks neutrals is very risky. I mean, not very risky, very hard to deal with EX Beyblade and EX punches and the 6S. It's just, yeah, plus he's got a beam behind him, and I reflect this, but it's like, to what avail, man? To what avail? I reflect the EX punches and try to super dash at him, and he just does punches again, and I died. So, yeah, and thus ended my City of Mayhem run. So, well played by Ryuki. He actually proceeded to go on to get 2nd place in the tournament. I dropped out at 7th. By the way, but yeah, let me just go ahead and pause here because this is the point where I unpause Bum Stream and I don't want to have him talking in the background and get me distracted. But yeah, congratulations to Ryuki. Well played by him, as I said. Very young talent right now in the game and in the community in general, and I'm very impressed with his performance, and I'm sure he was very impressed with himself as well. Like I said, went on to get 2nd place in City of Mayhem, top 16 at Summer Jam out of I believe roughly 100 entrants. So nothing to shake a stick at. Very, very impressive indeed. But yeah, I'm proud of my performance as well. I mean, 7th place, that's top 8. I mean, that's usually my goal when I do these tournaments, is to try and get top 8, and I don't do it every time, but I've done it a few times now. And like I said, there's another City of Mayhem tournament tomorrow that I will be participating in, so you can look forward to more of these videos in the near future on the channel. There's still gonna be ranked and stuff, and of course, there's still gonna be some strive and some other things as well coming, like a sustained industry video and other stuff. But yeah, that'll do it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Hit the video like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already so you can stay tuned for all the awesome content that I bring you. With all that being said, it's been off today. And remember, nothing happens to you from the bad. Later.